I'm Cooper Carpenter, and I'm here with Lynn Apple, who was just nominated to the Ohio High School Fastpitch Softball Coaches Association Hall of Fame. She will be inducted January 13th of 2023. So first off, congratulations. That's a huge achievement.
Thank you very much.
So from what I'm seeing here, in 1981, you brought fast pitch softball to Mount Vernon. And
Correct.
We only had slow pitch softball before that.
That's right.
So was there a big transition? Did all the people that played slow pitch transition to fast pitch, or was it kind of like, or did slow pitch still around, or?
Oh, slow pitch was still around for sure. But it was during the summer. And so the fast pitch that we started, it was a transition for all of us because all I had ever done was slow pitch myself. And the fast pitch at the high school level, at least in our area, I think the earliest I saw any of the high school teams had a team was like in 1979. So we weren't too far behind everybody else, but we had not played any fast pitch, the girls or I. And so it was quite interesting to get the program started, but we did pretty good for as young and as inexperienced as we were.
So what was the main reason for pushing for the addition of fast pitch softball to a school sport?
Well, baseball had already been around for about 10 years from the records and stuff that I have at Mount Vernon. And so the push was on to start getting softball into the high schools and stuff. And so, like I said, I played softball myself and I love the sport. And so I decided to try to get something going for Mount Vernon kids.
So I'm just going to read off a couple of what was listed here. So you were a member of the Coach Association for 35 years, 20 years as the head coach of Mount Vernon, 11 years as assistant, and 4 as a volunteer. So you've been around the program for obviously a long time. And you were also the assistant athletic director at Mount Vernon. So you were involved in a bunch of activities at Mount Vernon. So, and then for softball accomplishments, you had 3 league championships, one in 1983 and the OCC Capital, one in 1983, one in 1988, and one in 1997. In addition to the league championship in 1988, you won a district championship. So what was what made the 1988 season really successful?
Well, I think, by then we were playing more fast pitch, getting more experience and stuff. Some of the girls may have started playing in the summer instead of playing fast or slow pitch. And it's just a good group of girls. Coach is only as good as the athletes that are out there playing for them.
Yeah. So in your application to get into the Hall of Fame, you had to get letters of recommendation. You received over 200 letters of recommendation from people around Mount Vernon. So what's the support of the Mount Vernon community mean to you?
Oh, it means a ton. I was surprised to hear that there were so many letters of recommendation because there was such a short period of time. I mean, I got the nominee on, or the nomination of the board approval on Sunday. And those letters had to be in. Well, Coach Ryan Pence went to a meeting on Wednesday, and that's where the nomination started, was at the Central District Coaches Association. They have to pick a coach that they want to send to the board. And so on Thursday, he put it out there that I was nominated and that he didn't need the letters of recommendation, and he had to have them by, there's my dog. He had to have them by Friday. And so that's really quick turnaround. And I can't believe there were that many. Although I've had a lot of athletes, but those girls are getting up there in age now, the ones that I coached as head coach. And so the response was just fantastic. And I can't tell you how much it means to have the community support me like they have.
So I'm sure you follow Mount Vernon softball all the time. So, and as you know, as of recent years, they have been probably one of the most successful programs in our school. So
Right.
is it good to see that what you started has turned into something really good for Mount Vernon?
Oh yeah. I mean, I love the sport, and to see the girls and stuff have that kind of desire to play and to get better and continue to work hard. Hockey, it's really satisfying to see them do so well. And I appreciate the effort that the coaches and stuff are putting in to continue to keep the program going strong.
So is there anything else you really want to say or add just throughout your coaching career and just comments on it?
Well, it's been a real joy for me. Those first 20 years as the head coach, I was still young, and so I had a lot of energy and enthusiasm, and as well as my athletes. And so those 20 years just flew by. The next 20 years, there were 5 other head coaches, including Ryan Pence, who's now the current coach. And they've worked really hard to keep the program going, and the athletes and stuff are excellent in Mount Vernon. And it's been a pleasure to stay part of the program as long as I have. And really the only reason I'm not still involved is I moved. And so it just makes it harder to get to games.
Well, thank you. Looking forward to see you finally be inducted on January 13th.
Thanks a lot, Cooper. This has been a great interview. Thank you.
Thank you.